Good. I'm empty.
You're empty. Schmidt?
Yep. Hey,
Yeah.
by chance, am I okay to pull over here and let my dog run around? Thank you.
Let me see, your truck number is what now?
24?
That number, and then trailer again is 5318.
Yep.
And you are empty?
Yep. In yesterday's video, I had made the comment on how much I want one of those, that white bison back there. I do feel that Warden would probably frown on having that in her front yard for the simple fact that it would take up the entire front yard of my house. Right now we are in Madison, South Dakota. We started our day off in Howard, South Dakota. We went to Huron, South Dakota and kicked our load of ham off at the processing plant there. Still trying to figure out what they wanted with ham at a chicken plant or a turkey plant. Either which way, it went quite pleasant there. It was very, very nice. Everyone there was extremely pleasant to deal with. The docks were not hard to get into. Things were a little tight back there, but it was a nice kind of tight. It was a concrete kind of tight, and it wasn't dirt, rock, mud. So I enjoyed that delivery. That was about 2 hours ago. And one thing you guys already know if you've been watching my channel long enough is a morning Schmidt is not a pleasant Schmidt. We started our day off today at 6 o'clock in the morning. That is right. I actually woke up at 5:45 in the morning. 5:30 in the morning and started my day off at 6. Are you not impressed? I know I am. I am deeply impressed because I'm actually still functioning. I did take a nap when they were unloading us. It only took them a half an hour to unload us, but I did take a nap. Hey Opie, did you make your bed? It's not looking like you made your bed, man. You better get on that. Who are we kidding? He has slaves for that, right? We're 115 miles from Sioux City right now. This is one of those loads that you run up, you deliver, you turn around, and then you head for home. It's one of those loads that pays good enough that takes care of that reload part. And it's only 220 miles from Sioux City up to Huron. And technically I could have ran that last night, or today, all in one day, real easy. I would have had to start my day at like midnight. No, we're not going to start our day at midnight, right? We have done it before, but that's because we've slept till midnight. The good part is the weather's cooperating quite nicely for us today. The wind is staying okay. Right now it's out of the south, so we're okay. We're heading south, but we are empty. And if we run into those winds like we did yesterday, empty, that wouldn't be pleasant. Those winds yesterday were horrible. And it's going to be just like I always whine about the winds in Kansas. You guys that run these roads in South Dakota on a daily basis, and you guys go through these winds every day, you would call it a breeze. You'd probably call yesterday a breeze when I was sitting here saying the wind was horrible. You're used to it. Shadow puppets. They promised Pizza Hut. Let's see how good they are. They delivered cheese sticks and a cheese pizza. That's about the best I can do. They didn't have anything else for pizza, and I'm craving Pizza Hut pizza in the worst way. We literally just stopped maybe 20 miles ago. Maybe 30 at most. Now we're good to go. We're gonna stay rolling on into Sioux City. I seen the Pizza Hut sign, man. I've been craving it. So you stop, right? You have a craving, you stop, you get pizza. go. Another week in the books. Long week, right guys? Every time summer or spring comes around, it's kind of what reminds me why I became an owner-operator. For I could be around whenever the kids have something going on, or I can be around whenever I want to be around, for I can throw my own schedule around. Now I know a lot of company drivers that luckily have that same benefit where they work. But I think that's one of the top reasons I became an owner right there, is probably because it gives me the advantage to make as much money as I want to, or in this case lose as much money as I want to. But at the end of the day, you got to remember, money's going to be there forever and ever and ever. Kids, they grow fast. They grow real fast. Now don't get me wrong though, don't think you're going to become an owner-operator and have a lax schedule though either. Remember, I'm an owner-operator of my own truck. I'm also a content creator on YouTube, and yes, that does pay me a little bit of money, so every time you guys watch this or support the channel, you make it to where I can run around with my kids a little bit more. So thank you very much. And remember, I'm not a single family income. Warden has a really good job. And there's many times where I've looked at Sarah and I said, hey, is there any chance you could be my sugar mama? We all know the answer to that. That's a no. That's a negative. She's not going to be my sugar mama. But at the end of the day, guys, no matter what you're making for money, no matter what you're doing for a job, the thing I preach on this channel, and I will preach to the day I die, is the people inside of that house right there are more important than anything. But if you have to truck, you have to truck. I mean, if you've made all the sacrifices you can, and it's down to I have to make this money, or I'm going to lose my family, or I'm going to lose my house, or if I'm going to lose something that I do need to survive, then you have to truck. And the people inside that house are going to have to understand that you have to do it. You have to do what has to be done. Now, if you're wanting to bust your butt and be gone for 2-3 months at a time just for you can, well, do what I was talking about this summer and just run around on trips and stuff, though, you know, no, that doesn't count. In my book, it doesn't count. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this, and I'm sorry if I went on a little preaching thing with you. Come on. Steps are a little sideways open. But it's just family's the most important thing. I didn't always run this schedule. Now, I've never spent more than 2 weeks away from my family, nor will I ever spend more than 2 weeks away from my family, unless I get put in prison or something silly like that. But I used to run, definitely, guaranteed, a lot harder than what I'm running right now. I used to run that old truck right there. Used to sleep. See that itty bitty sleeper? Used to sleep in that itty bitty sleeper for 2 weeks at a time. money was good, and it made it to where I could buy and pay off. I mean, the only thing I have that's not older or paid for is Sarah's Jeep that we just bought. But like the camper, everything else is done and paid for. And that was done by working the old Freightliner, working the old first class real good. I don't know why I opened that door. Quit looking at me like that. I know I'm talking too much. So, work hard, play hard. That's what they always say. Sometimes you have to work hard to live, though. Basically, I'm not trying to sugarcoat everything. I'm going to shut up now. You guys, stay safe. And as always, I'll see you next time.